Emiliano, so talk about your dad for a minute.
When I started working with him, I was not in the right steps, hanging out with the wrong crowd, I would say. And working with him, it wasn't a punishment, but he wanted to teach me a lesson. He changed my life.
We are not trying to do crazy things. We are not trying to do something special. We are walking step by step.
Yeah, so you want to be the best at what you guys do.
Correct.
You guys are building other people's dreams, you're helping other people, and you guys are building y'all's dream. Hey guys, what's going on? Andy Elliott. Guys, number one today, I got a really cool story. I love every time I got a cool comeback story. I got someone that's got an awesome journey. I want to share it with you guys. Like, I'm always about, like, I learn from putting myself in other people's shoes. Number one, what to do, what not to do. It inspires me. They've got an amazing story. I want to share it. First and foremost, they own a company called Printeractive. Printeractive is a huge, and I kind of just have like a small little display here, right? And we'll show a lot of it along the way. They do tons of car dealerships all around the world. All the big banners like the core values and stuff that we stand by in our company. If you walk into the Elliott Group, you'll see them everywhere. They're the core values that are put on this material. They build booths. I mean, you know, if you go to like trade shows and stuff like that, like they build all these booths. And they do them at a fraction of the cost of all these other companies, and they're better value. And so anyways, just a really cool story, but they're kicking butt. They're destroying it in the industry. Everybody that I know is using them. You guys know I dominate the automotive industry. And in the automotive space, there's always changing out banners and things all the time. And so I don't like the vinyl look, which we'll get into that, plus they're heavy. The way that you guys make it is unreal, and I'll let you go into that. But they're just an unreal company. So I wanted to introduce you guys into the people that I use, which, by the way, there'll be a number. You can text them at any point in time if you'd like to have them make you stuff for your company. Heck, it could be for your garage. I mean, they'll make you anything. Correct. It could be individual, for businesses. It doesn't matter. They're a resource to me. They're people that I personally use, and now I'm sharing them with you guys. So CC, right?
Correct.
Emiliano. CC, why don't you start? Tell everybody, you know, how long has Printeractive been in business, and then, you know, tell everybody what you do right now specifically and why you're different, why you're blown up, and then let's go into the story together. Is that cool?
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Awesome.
Andy, thank you for having us in your program. First of all, we are a small business company, a small business family company. We work together, father and son. Mm-hmm. Sometimes my daughters, my wife, everybody, you know.
It's family.
Yeah, it's family.
So cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I love seeing you guys do this together.
We come from Mexico. We are located in Houston, Texas, and we produce graphics for the trade show industry. Huge graphics, small graphics, and this time I want to show you this kind of product because it's made on fabric. Mm-hmm. It's pretty easy to put it and remove the graphic. Mm-hmm. Then all the car dealerships are using this product.
Yes.
We start 6 years ago in Houston, but I have 25 years of experience. I start my business from scratch.
Yes.
When I get married, basically, I was with no job at all, selling business cards door by door.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the long story.
It started small graphics.
Yes, small graphics. After that, I invest in my business. I bought a small printer that I can use it myself to produce those business cards. Mm-hmm. After that, knocking a lot of doors and start doing more and more business. Mm-hmm. I moved from Mexico to Houston with my family, which was a very difficult time because we are looking for a better opportunity to our family.
That's right.
After that, the Harvey hurricane hit Houston. Mm-hmm. My business was destroyed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. All my machines destroyed, all my money, all my invest, all my savings destroyed. my family in Houston living in that moment. In that moment, I was thinking about to return to Mexico or stay in Houston fighting for my family, fighting for our dream, and obviously I choose our dream.
So cool.
We start doing business in Houston with the small savings that I can keep, and after that, the pandemic season, 1 year after.
Yeah.
Pandemic season for everybody was a disaster. For us especially, because it was one year before we were starting doing business in Houston. The pandemic closed our business for 1 year and a half. In that moment, I was desperate. I took some piece of fabric like this, and I thought about the dealerships, because the car dealerships, they do business all the time, especially in the pandemic season, and I started selling this incredible product. That was my saving.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the podcast. As you're hearing me talk about Emiliano and CC with Printer Active, you guys are, number one, you've seen some of the banners that they make. Inside the Elliott Group, they've done a ton of work for us. All of our vendors use them to make their booths. Every car dealership on planet Earth is using them right now for everything that they're making. It's super cool. And obviously you've heard a lot about how you can wash it. You know, it's not heavy like a lot of the vinyls. These guys are the best. And look, all the core values, right, which I'm big on that. You walk into any wall or building or office. I got a 70,000 square foot building, and any and every one of my walls has a core value in my company, and they're all made on these. You guys need to understand something right now. There's so many things you can do, but you got to be doing it with these guys. They're the best, okay? They'll make you whatever you want. Super classy, super cool. They're super affordable. I mean, you talk about building out vendor booths. They've done for a lot of companies that were charging them $4,000 and $5,000. These guys were doing for $1,500. Okay, so whatever it is, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to text them right now. See the number on the screen? Just shoot them a text. Let them know what you need. Okay, if you want to, if you can think of it, they can make it. That's it. Shoot them a text. I love you guys. They'll handle all of your needs. Let's get back to the video.
This product, I love this product because it starts from zero.
Yeah.
And right now we do 50% of our production. It's for this product.
Tell me, okay, so people love that because you can spray it, you can get it wet, you can wash it.
Yeah.
It's not heavy. Look, I've been in a car dealership for 21 years. That vinyl is heavy.
It is.
It's heavy. The rope tears, the string tears, the
grommets.
the metal.
Yes.
Yeah, the grommets.
They rip out.
Yes.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
correct.
And any amount of wind, any amount of anything, it tears them. If you put them inside, they just look like junk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
basically.
saying? You know,
They
I
look
mean,
like something from the past.
they're out. They look outdated, right? This looks very contemporary, very clean, very
clean.
awesome. Yeah.
You can put it and you can remove it easily. You don't need any tools. It's easy to put it.
So when you do them, you make them with the frame, right?
Yes.
And then they can change them out.
Yeah.
With-
Multiple times.
Yes, that's right. And they can keep them and save them and reuse
Wash
them.
them,
And
reuse
it's
them.
like a drum.
What's that made out of?
The fabric is mainly, it's 60.
Because it's super light.
Yeah, it's
super
60% plastic, and the other is like just fabric threads.
Wow.
But they mainly focus using this plastic because, as you can see, it's the black doesn't allow the light to go through, so it doesn't distort any colors.
Yeah,
Now,
it's super. It looks like a photo,
Yeah.
like a
it's
beautiful,
like a canvas.
basically.
It is
beautiful
a
canvas
Yeah.
painting
Yeah.
photo. Yeah.
That's a goal. That's a goal. Always to give it that nice presentation, that clean look.
Yeah. Now at this time, guys, we'll probably. Yeah, I was gonna say we'll probably put some of these different things that you guys make up here, right?
Right.
And like there's a lot of companies that have core values, or things they believe in, right? Like mantras. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is super cool, guys, to put these up in your building, on your walls, anything, any sayings, anything you have going on, things you believe, pictures. You could literally take a picture of an entire company
Right.
or a team,
And have it printed.
and you could have that printed and put
100%.
it on here. This is a giant basketball
Right.
Yeah,
gymnasium,
that's Rice.
right?
Owls. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Where it's huge. I mean, these are amazing, and you guys can text. They can build any of these. So this is what you guys have been crushing it with. Plus, it's like a picture frame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It's
literally,
lighter.
you could do anything. Yeah, it's super light,
Super light.
but it's super strong.
And that tension is.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
sweet
like
spot.
flexible.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it's awesome, and it's unreal, man. So you guys did such a good job making these. So you made it through the pandemic. You started pushing these through car dealerships, and now you guys are just blowing up everywhere with this product.
Trying to, yes, 100%.
And car dealership seems to be one of the biggest things that you guys do a lot with because they interchange every 30 days.
Right, they're
They're-
recurring clients
Yeah.
that just keep updating their graphics all year long. All
That's
year
right.
long, they just need new graphics.
Yeah, well, some things are made to be put on the wall because it's like a standard thing that we live by. And then some things, interest rates, specials, incentives, those things are changing monthly. So in car dealerships, you're always
Correct.
changing those out.
Yeah, and something important, it's everybody can put the graphic with no tools, with no knowledge,
Yeah.
because it's pretty easy.
Yeah,
Then you can change it in seconds. Boom, boom.
that's right.
Yeah.
I love it, man. And so you work with your son. How old are you?
I am 23 years old.
So Emiliano. So talk about your dad for a minute.
Oh man, he changed my life. When I started working with him, I was not in the right steps, hanging out with the wrong crowd, I would say. And it's funny because working with him, it wasn't a punishment, but he wanted to teach me a lesson. So whenever I started, it was not easy for me or him. We would argue all the time because I didn't want to work. He wanted me to do things, and I was also, going through like some things that any teenager deals
Yeah.
with, right?
Yeah, it's called being a teenager.
Exactly,
Right.
100%. But
Yeah, my kid's 13 and he's going
Yeah.
or 14 now, and he's going through some stuff that like
oh yeah,
it's testosterone flowing like 1900 different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
and it's hard because at that age you don't know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
And I'm so blessed that I had a father that he was able to understand and project that energy towards something positive. I think that's what he did with me, and it's amazing working with him. I don't see it as working with my father or a boss. I see it as working with my best friend because we really get to the office and it's nothing but fun times. It's not work. It's just doing something we both
you
love.
love your life.
Exactly. We just
Yeah.
live and we do the best we can for our customers, and sometimes they ask for more than we can give, but I like that. I like having that extra pressure because it's something that he taught me that diamonds build under pressure. So you need that pressure. If I didn't have that pressure of him like making me work, wake up early, hit the gym, do all that stuff, I don't think I would have the man that I am today. So working with him, it's amazing, man. He changed my life for the best. To be
Well,
honest.
good job, both of you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
I'm sure everybody watching this right now is like, damn, I wish I had a relationship with my son like that. But you got to fight for it
You gotta
Yeah.
fight for it.
Yeah.
And you have to.
because it's not easy.
Exactly.
And building any great relationship isn't easy. People want, I want a great marriage. They're
You
hard.
need to build that.
Yeah, but they're hard and that's what makes them worth it. You know what I mean? And the devil only attacks what's valuable. And he knows the family is what he goes after.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So.
For the longest time, we just couldn't communicate, right? We had completely different ideas of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, like in our home, they make jokes that are like, you guys seem like you're twins almost because you guys think so alike. But I'm so happy that we do because he gave me a mentality that I think it's rare nowadays. A lot of people don't have that warrior mentality, that
No.
wanting to fight. And he didn't say, but one day when he was knocking door by door, this is a story that it's important for us to like say it because truly gives people like an understanding of how low he was. And he was one day he was making his calls, going door by door, and he wanted to get a cup of water, a Coke, and he opened his wallet and there was only $5. That was all he had to his name, $5. And that's when he made the decision he was talking about to keep fighting. And we always try to go back to that story because you can never forget where you came from. I think that's the important thing. You cannot forget who was there for. That's why, like, I would never leave him. I would, I've had chances, and I just wouldn't, because he didn't leave me when I needed the most. So I think working with him has been just amazing. And dude, it's like you say, it's a party almost every day in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. When you love what you do,
It's not work.
they say you don't ever work a day in your life.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for people who have to go do a job.
A job, yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because this isn't a job. This is,
It's family.
yeah, it's family. And you
Yeah.
guys are, you guys are building other people's dreams. You're helping other people, and you guys are building y'all's dream. Let's talk about your daughter. You said she'll come up and work as well.
Yeah.
Is that right? So how many kids do you have total?
3.
You have 3.
Emiliano, he's the middle one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
One older,
Mm-hmm.
my daughter Maria
Yeah.
Jose, and a younger one, Ana Sofia.
I got
Both, one is studying in Spain and another in Miami.
it.
Then Emiliano and yo, we are working to keep them studying.
I love it. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, and you guys look alike. You're really, close in similarities. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and so let's talk about what's next for your company, right? Like what are your goals? You know what I mean?
Well, Andy, we have so many dreams about it, because when you are on the ground, every single step it's a winner, a winner step. Right now, we are focused to keep doing our best for our customers. We are focused keeping the first customer that we made still customer of us right now. Then we are step by step. We are not trying to do crazy things. We are not trying to do something special. We are walking step by step.
I love that. Yeah, so you want to be the best at what you guys do.
Correct.
Yeah, I love that. And this is a good lesson. A lot of people they get success in something, and then they want to start adding all these other products in, and then that product they were really good at, they added a bunch of other stuff, and they never become really great at anything. They're just good at a lot of things. And you guys want to be really great at making these banners, making these booths, right? So you talked about trade shows, right? Like that's what you crush it at. You guys crush it on making these booths, because this isn't a booth. This right here is the banner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so we talked about these. These are awesome, and you make these really, really big. You know what I'm saying?
Really big.
Yes.
Dude, I'm gonna have you guys. When we're building our new building, it's huge. It's gonna be huge. I want to build one of these. I want to make one of these really big, in an American flag.
100%.
You know what I mean? Just because, like, with this frame, it'll always
Yeah.
stay nice and tight.
It looks
Like,
seamless.
Yeah,
Almost.
you see how tight this is. Like it's awesome. Let's talk about your booths, right? Because everybody watching this right now, a lot of them go set up things at different places, right? Talk about your booths for a minute. What is the average cost roughly of a booth?
So we have the main package, which includes the backdrop, the table cover, and the roll-up. That's $14.99 plus the shipping, and the turnaround time is 2 to 3 business days.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So somebody's like, I want to make a booth, right? I'm going to a trade show. They can literally spend $1,500, and you get 2 to 3 day turnaround on time.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
All I would need is your file, your
Yeah.
logo that you want to have placed, and I take care of everything else.
And
That's
you want to have
crazy.
it in
in your hands.
your hands.
Hotel, you can be
Yeah.
tomorrow in Las Vegas, and
Yeah.
if you just give me the address, a name, I'm gonna ship it to you. We have an account with FedEx, expedite it, and
Yeah.
we like to move fast.
Yeah, isn't that cool? You know, I have a lot of guys, and they'll go set up lots of little different things that they do every time they go travel. And, you know, setting up a booth, number one, you got to ship stuff. You know, your stuff, it all comes pretty much easy to unpack. Isn't that right?
Yeah,
Right.
we
Like-
try to fit everything in one case.
I was about to say, it seems like it's really easy to assemble.
100%. We try to fit everything in one case. That way you can just go to the airport, take it with you, put it through
That's right.
TSA. And
Yeah.
Because
When you guys brought down your booth,
We
the
brought
booth,
it.
yeah, that you guys, I envisioned, you know, when somebody shows up with a booth, that they're going to have like all this space that they need, and it was literally just packed into like a little like
A case. Yeah.
and then you took it out, and then boom, you set it up,
That's correct.
and it was just like wow. And I wanted to tell everybody that like that's pretty rare. You know, so not only from banners do they create everything that, you know, you can imagine from a canvas standpoint.
Right. Tablecloths.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like anything. Like if they can think
Anything.
of it with this kind of material stuff, like you guys will make it.
100%.
And then the banners, the trade shows, everybody in the world has a brand. Okay, like think about this. You're watching this right now. You have a brand. I sell cars. You have a brand. Okay, so where do you go? You go somewhere. Wherever you go, you should always be setting up your brand. You should be setting up your I don't know, it's your logo and stuff, but it's like your business.
That connection. You want them to make that connection. with
Yeah,
you,
and
100%.
and you know, or even backdrops to take pictures on and all that stuff. You know, the first thing I was thinking about when you guys were putting your stuff together, salespeople all around the world take pictures with their customers, right? And they post them on social media.
Correct.
And you know, having a backdrop,
That's correct.
you know, a backdrop to whatever that they want to, you know, create. Each salesperson in every dealership, each salesperson everywhere around the country, no matter what you do, you should have a backdrop that every time you sell a customer something, that you take a picture behind this backdrop. And this backdrop, I envision it having your social media handles at the top. I imagine it having your phone number on the banner, right? So like when you take a picture with the client, it's got a picture of like your backdrop with your information on it. You know what I'm saying? So like it's very clear like how people can get a hold of you, because they're going to share that on social media and they're going to post it, and it's all branded you. And it's all how people can connect with you.
Yeah. That's the idea.
That's exactly what people. I mean, how they should be using these products to have that connection made with the client and
Yeah.
the brand.
Yeah.
You know, because that's at the end of the day, we help clients showcase their products and their brand.
Yeah.
So you'll so many people miss out on that opportunity because they don't have a clear connection between brand and person. And we help them make that connection, because most people can connect things visually rather than hearing them, or
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
if you can see it, it's pretty right that you're gonna make that connection.
Yeah. I love it, man. Okay, good. So you're married.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys got 3 kids. You guys live in the Woodlands
Mm-hmm.
in Houston.
Correct.
You've had your business for about 6 to 7 years now.
Here in
Right.
U.S., yes.
Here in the U.S. Where are you from in Mexico?
In Mexico City.
From Mexico City. Yeah.
A big city.
Yeah. A huge city. Yes.
Crazy city.
Yeah. And you guys all speak Spanish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
And you got dual citizenship.
No.
No, not yet.
Working on that.
Working on that.
Working
yes,
on
sir.
that.
That's awesome, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And opportunity. I always say this, like people that come into the country for a better opportunity. What do you guys think? Are you glad you're here?
I say it all the time. I don't think, I don't know where I would be if I didn't move to the U.S. Same with my family. I think moving to the U.S. is the best thing that could have happened to all of us.
Yeah.
All 5 of us. Mother, father, 2 sisters, and me.
Yeah.
It's just the best.
My wife's from Mexico, so our
Mhm.
kids got dual citizenship. You know, we love going to Mexico. We love being here. And I always tell my wife, I'm like, you know, I want to go to Mexico, right? You know, like, because I love Mexico. We go every month. And she says, yeah, no, Mexico's beautiful. There's just no middle class in Mexico.
Right.
It's either you're poor or
Or
you're
you're
rich. And there's no middle class. And,
Yeah.
you know, that's why you see a lot of the older cars. You see a lot of the older
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
There's just no middle. In the States, you have a lot of middle. You know what I'm saying? There's lower, there's middle, and there's high.
Correct.
But she's like, the opportunity, how hard people work in Mexico. There's a lot of people who work really, really, really,
Yes.
really hard that just never have the opportunity because they don't have the right last name. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
They don't know
come
the
from
right people.
They don't come from the
Yeah.
right family.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's not really a lot of financing options, to
Yes.
start a business. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot harder. So she's like, in the States, if somebody usually comes here and they work hard, they do really
Correct.
well. They build a good business. And I love the Mexican culture. My wife's
Yeah, we-
Mexican. So like,
You need
it's
to
ama-
love it.
well, it's amazing. Well, no, like everybody stays close. I mean, look how close you guys
Yes.
are. So it's just a cool thing to see. You guys are a really good example for a lot of people. You're a great example for overcoming adversity. I think adversity is a terrible thing to let go to waste. Like anytime you're having adversity, you're like, oh, okay, cool, man. Like this is an opportunity to make a good story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I couldn't imagine being a dad and then telling my kids that we didn't make it because dad quit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
Like-
not an option.
Yeah, but that happens all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, all the time.
Yeah, and so like you're living proof to a lot of people that no matter what, right? Moving here, not really understanding stuff, starting your business, COVID hit, all these things that are happening. It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Keep
yeah.
working hard,
Just keep going. No
Yeah.
matter what, just keep
Yeah,
going.
and focus on your product,
Mhm.
whatever it is that you're doing. What I love, and I want to tell everybody, guys, his product 1 to 10 is an 11. He's got a great product, and your family-owned business, which I love that. That's cool. So if I call and the number that's on the screen right now, if they want to text and get a booth set up, get their canvas, have anything made that we've talked about since this whole time has started, or have you guys create anything for them, they're going to talk to you guys.
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
likely me.
Yeah,
100%.
but that's cool. I like that. I like meeting somebody that I know that I'm going to do business with every time.
Yes.
In the beginning, you said we've done a good job of when somebody does business with us one time, we make sure that they stay with us.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like our first customer, still
Is
is
still
still
with
with
us.
us.
Yeah.
Still with us.
Yeah, and that's huge.
And I love
man.
them. I love them. They are, well, America, it's a great country, man.
Mhm.
I feel so blessed to be here with my family. And my customers, I love them. I just love them.
Yeah.
They are great people. They are professionals. They are very tough in sometimes.
Yeah.
But we learn a lot with them too.
Yeah.
Because they have to be tough.
Yes.
At the end of the day, they deal with clients in the oil and gas, so they have to be really
High class.
high class
Yeah.
graphics, and everything has to be just perfect.
Just
There's no
perfect.
spot for error out there.
Yeah. You got to be a
So-
professional.
Exactly.
I love it,
That's
which
the
is
only
why you're
way.
winning.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. Amateurs don't make it very long.
No, they won't. In
No,
this
I-
industry, they won't.
Yeah. I love it, man. Okay, awesome. Do you guys have a social media account?
Yes, it's Printeractive LLC. At Printeractive LLC
On Instagram.
on Instagram. Yes,
Cool.
sir.
So somebody goes at Printeractive LLC. You guys can get there on Instagram. You guys see the number on the screen. You guys can shoot them a text message directly for either one of them. And then Emiliano,
Yes, sir.
and then you got CC, which is his dad. And you guys right now watching this, it's super cool. Just sharing their story with you about overcoming obstacles, overcoming, getting stuck at different points. When COVID hit and everything got shut down, you looked for an opportunity. Oh, automotive dealerships. Oh, okay, cool. They keep going. Plus they have reoccurring, which means they constantly keep updating things.
Correct.
Updating things. They use our stuff. Vinyl's heavy. Nobody's taking good care of them. You're like, oh, that's going to be our niche. So you got in there, and then you started creating from signs to booths to trade shows. You're sticking in this little niche here of just staying really, really good at this. So anybody watching this right now, and I'll say this one last time, this stuff, I'm going to pull this off here, but you can see this, how this just kind of pulls out, right? And literally it's a frame,
Correct.
okay? And when they make these literally have little hard pieces around them, and they just stick right in the slots, and they're interchangeable. You
Yeah.
can literally
Washable.
washable. Uh-huh.
You
But
can
put
fold
this
it
up.
and keep it, or
Yeah, but it's just super cool that and this frame, It keeps it perfect the whole time. I love that because I remember, and we said outdated. I was looking for the word, and you said outdated. I worked in a car dealership for 21 years. When we'd hang stuff on the wall, we used to use ropes to kind of tighten them out.
Yeah.
It looked really corny. It looked really cheap.
And you need people to do that.
Yeah, it took us a lot of people to hang it. We had to normally get a forklift and put it up there. It was so heavy. This is very light.
Yeah.
And it's super classy.
And you can do it with your finger.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, one person can put it in. And really, like, it's so light, one person could probably pick it up.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you guys done a good job, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Guys, Emiliano.
Thank you very much.
Guys, make sure you go give him a follow on Instagram. Secondly, shoot him a text message. I don't care what your next project is, okay? Whatever it is, you want to put something in your garage, you want to put something in your business, you want to put something on your wall. Dude, if you can just think of it, okay? Shoot him a text message. They're honestly way underpriced just because I have guys that buy vendor booths all the time. And like I said, they spend $5,000. They're doing them for $1,500. That's crazy. And they don't have, 200 employees. They're not the middleman. You're dealing straight with the people who manufacture it and the people who sell it and the people who make it, and they take a lot of pride in their work. Plus, their family's awesome. So I love supporting good businesses and good families. So love you guys. Look, I appreciate you. It's cool to see you guys be close like this. This right here is what life is all about. Make sure you guys shoot them a text message. Let them know what you need help with, and they'll make it for you. Guys, have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, looks like you made it to the end of the video. You're the true 0.0001 percenters. Look, I know 1 percenters that can make it halfway through the video, but making it all the way through, you guys are the best. Now, here's what I'd like to do. Number one, I want to get closer to you. The fact that you made it all the way through the video, you're like, man, dude, I want to roll with this guy. Okay, so I need to connect with you. Down below, there's a description box on this YouTube video. There's a link. It says Coach with Me one-on-one, okay? If you'll go and you'll enter your information, I'll reach out to you in the next 24 hours. You can tell me what you need help with, what your goals are, and we will crush it together. I would love to help you guys go to the next level in life. You can tell I'm changing my life really fast, and I know that you guys want the same thing. I'd love to go with you on that journey. So right now, if you'd like to partner with me, team with me, if you want me to help coach you and push you, everybody needs a coach, a higher level of accountability to go to the next level. Go to the description box below, click on the link, fill out your information. I'll talk to you in the next 24 hours. Let's kill it.